knows how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with. That's me.
Well,
I am not an African American.
You're Oreo cookie, white in the inside and black on the outside.
I don't have an afro, I have an Amerifro.
Talking that idiotic stuff you talk about, I will slap you.
Go ahead, make my day.
Black as the ace of spades, but 100% American.
Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Let's see here. Mike, San Antonio, Texas. Mike, been waiting a long time. Let's see here. Hey, Mike, welcome to the show, sir. Thanks for holding.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Man, there's a whole lot of evil going on right now, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but hey, we shouldn't come out thinking we're going to get out of this thing without having problems either.
Right.
I was going to say, on the white man you say that needs to be strong.
Yes.
I think, Reverend Peterson, it's the subtleties where we lose it, where the white guy loses it. I think he's losing it on the small things, which make him too weak to fight the big battles. And I can give you two that I think of. I don't know if you can think of any. I think he loses it when, again, please don't do this on Christmas. When he come in and tell me, this is my wife, this is my better half. If she's your better half, then you should have took her last name.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right. I think men who say that their wives are their better half, or when they say that their wives make them do what they do, if it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't be this or that. A weak, pathetic, poor, pitiful, poor excuses of men, and they need to be saved. They need Jesus.
Yeah, but when they say this, it's not a self-appreciating joke. It's almost like the spirit goes into that statement and they live it out.
Yeah.
And one other thing, if I
they're
was
married,
there,
they're married to their mamas. Mamas.
Yeah.
That's why they say that, because they resent their mothers. And when you resent your mother, you become attracted to what you hate. And so they can't marry mama per se, so they marry that same spirit of mama that's in another woman. But I don't think they realize that that's what's happening. And so that's why their wives become their better half rather than them being the guiding their wives in the right way to go.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. We need to maybe stress those small things they need to resolve before they can even go out and fight. We keep saying, go out and be strong and deal with black people. You ain't going to be able to deal with no black people. You can't even deal with your wife. And you can't deal with your home life. And I would stay away from that angry. And I've been around. I done dated a few women in my life. I would never. You couldn't put a 45 in my head and have me date one of those angry, man-hating, work is everything white women. I would stay away. They would not make a good wife or a good mother.
Yeah.
You marry one of them, Lord help you.
You're absolutely right. Mike, I don't know if you've seen our DVD on the third annual conference of our Fatherhood and Men DVD. You got to see it. We had all races of men there, all ages. You're going to hear these stories. Exactly what you're talking about right now. They are going through hell with that. It is mind-blowing what they have to endure. And if you're not brought up in the right way by your father and mother, that they're not loving what's right and they don't respect that order, it's going to mess with your life as well. The cycle repeats itself from generation to generation. 888-775-3773. Down to Houston, Texas, and talk to Amir. Amir, welcome to the show. Thank you for calling.
Hey, Jesse, how you doing?
All is well, sir.
Hey, I was just, I've been listening to you for a couple of years, and one thing that I really agree with you as far as the black community is this anger that a lot of us have, and I think it's like ingrained in our culture. I noticed that it's funny because I asked my wife, who's from Africa. And I just one day asked her if she thought that black women were angry, and she just started laughing. She said she couldn't speak for all, but the ones that she worked with are definitely angry.
Yes, sir.
Angry. And I find it's amazing because she works in a hospital environment, and she's a woman with a degree, and the women that she works with, her coworkers, these are women, for the most part, making really nice salaries. There are a lot of them are RNs and therapists and things like that. And it just seems like I noticed that even with the blacks that have made it in this country, with all the opportunities that we have here, they are still like instilling this anger in their kids, and I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I'll go out and say that most, not all, but most black women are angry, and you can see it in their children. But what people don't realize, for the most part, or won't say it, is that first this anger is being passed down to these black women from their black mothers and grandmothers. Men are not naturally angry. They are being made to be that way when they grow up with mothers who are too angry or too submissive, they spoil you or whatever. And that anger that's in them is being transferred to you because you start to hate the mothers for the way they are, and you become just like what you hate. I would highly recommend that a man should not marry a black woman who is educated and angry. It's two devils in one. The good thing about today's show, and I really do appreciate it, we've had a lot of, or many black wise men call in today. And that is so nice for me to hear it and for the world to hear it.